I am just home from the federal building. I'm not sure why, but things there are different today. The federal agents that are there are so clearly trying to get a big enough reaction out of protesters to justify a further use of force. In one incident, sorry, there's still some pepper spray on my face. In one incident, I'll paint the picture for you. Protesters are standing in the, I guess you would call it sort of a courtyard area. People have signs. People are singing. People are chanting. People are yelling. People are mocking these agents as they do, as they deserve. And we can see inside the building that the agents are starting to get geared up. They put the helmets on. They're in tactical gear. And you can't see into everywhere in the building. Some of the windows are, blocked off. The side doors burst open, and these agents in full riot gear come running into this crowd of people who are doing nothing more than exercising their First Amendment rights. These people are no danger to anyone. They are loud. They are mad, but no one is at any risk of any sort of harm until these agents come barreling into this crowd. They're running at people. They're tackling people. I saw them take an old woman and put her in a headlock. And then it was like he didn't know who he had grabbed or why. I'm not sure they were targeting anyone. They were just causing whatever chaos they could, because once he realized that he had an old woman by the neck, he shoved her away. The number of agents I saw pushing people around for no reason was appalling. I saw multiple people get pushed down the stairs. People are injured. People are injured because of these agents. I stood taking video next to a reporter who is in full press garb, lanyard visible, obvious professional camera, on top of the fact that this is a fairly well-known local reporter. They have, noticeable hair, they're tall, you know who this is. And they targeted this reporter with pepper balls. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be allowed to do that. They have arrested a number of peaceful protesters, and they're not being gentle with these people. People are getting released. They have sprained wrists. They are bleeding. They are bruised. They took down a protester who was calling out not to contort their body in that way because they are disabled. And it's the amount of force is so unnecessary, and this all feels so unprompted because we have peaceful protesters at the Fed building every single day. And for some reason, the feds have chosen today to escalate everything. I don't know why today, but I also don't understand why any other governing body is doing nothing about this. The city is doing nothing. I have heard calls for the city to not lease this building to ICE anymore. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe we should talk about that. Have legal observers there that are paid by the city, or for the love of God, something, because the next legal observer or peaceful protester that gets shot, I'm worried is going to be somebody here. I'm worried it's going to be somebody that we all know. And I want people in power to stand up and do something about that before it happens. I know a bunch of them are going to be at the vigil tonight, and it's a good photo op for politicians to show up to this candlelight vigil for a nurse that was murdered by ICE. But I'm so sick of the reactive, the this stuff is itchy and it kind of burns and it tastes bad. I came home and my dog sniffed me and started sneezing all over the place. I feel really bad. I'm afraid to shower because I know once the water hits it, it reactivates. I know there's going to be all of these politicians there tonight for their photo ops, and I want them bombarded with people demanding preventative action. And you know what? You're the politician, so you're the one in charge and you can figure out how to do this. That's what I want to see. Go demand some accountability from these people. I will be there with you.